Right, welcome to The Wales Unleashed, our special Christmas Day show.
Unwrapped.
What was it?
Unwrapped.
Unwrapped. I'm so glad you're here. Cheers, darling.
Cheers.
I'm so happy, as you know. I love Christmas. It's probably the best time of year. I don't want any of that Winterville rubbish or anything
when
like that.
I first met you, you were quite a Grinch, but you've changed, haven't you? Look
Well,
at you with your lovely elf jumper.
Yeah,
all festive.
Yeah, yes. Well, the producer said I had to, and I've given them a really good shouting out, though, haven't I?
It's better than the normal stuff you wear, isn't it? Like, you should wear that all normal.
No, it's
You can't beat polyester.
It's padded.
Yeah.
It's
a fire hazard.
It's got, Ash, unfortunately, I wanted to just do this show today, talking about some of the friendly news stories of the year here on Talk with my lovely wife, and then Ash...
I'm not Ash, I'm the Grinch.
The Grinch has come.
Oh, the Grinch. You're the Grinch.
The Grinch.
The green Grinch.
Yeah, man. So,
And Elvis Presley's in the house,
I brought
too. We have
Elvis with
Elvis
me,
here
yeah.
as well. Very good.
Oh, he's in the building.
Yeah. And so we're going to try and bring you a little bit of Christmas spirit. Cheers again.
Again, okay.
Yeah,
We
they'll
have to
go
have a little
mad.
drink every time you do that.
Ofcom will go mad. But what the heck? Hang on, we've got a voicemail coming through. Is it called voicemail or a voice note?
The answer machine.
Voicemail, okay. Right, I've no idea who it is. I've no idea what it is. Here we go.
Love you, darling James, and have a very, very Merry Christmas from yours truly, Lizzie Cundy. Yes, the original
Cheers, Lizzie.
wag. That makes me sound very old.
She's saying
Love you, darling. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Cundy.
She is very old.
She said, I'm very old hag. Did she say hag?
I think you just said that.
No, I didn't say
No, you
that.
just said that
Are
she's
you
a
not
very
listening?
old
You
hag.
haven't got ears in,
I
have you?
have. I have got
Have you?
ears in.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that, Lizzie.
Maybe I should put my one on.
Elvis, anyway, mate, you're here to do me a Christmas song at the beginning of the programme, but you're also appearing in London in the new year, aren't you?
I am on the 8th of January. It is Elvis's 90th birthday, or what would have been Elvis's 90th birthday, and I'm appearing at the London Arches.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of people still working. I was thinking of Tom Jones is in his mid-80s, isn't he?
And he can still sing as well.
He sounds better than ever, as far as I'm concerned. I think he
does.
sounds really good.
You should sing with him,
Yeah.
man.
Should we have a Christmassy song from Elvis?
Yeah.
Would you like that, darling?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, the
Cheers.
most famous,
Cheers,
Cheers.
honey, cheers.
You're trying to get me drunk.
Elvis Christmas song
No,
was Blue Christmas.
Was it?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're not hearing me. And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of wine.
Have the wine.
But I'll have a blue Christmas. Yes. Thank you very much.
Elvis Presley impersonators were a huge thing some time ago. Is it still big? Is it still...
It's even bigger now than it was.
Really?
Well, I started doing this about 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And there were, I wouldn't say a handful, but there weren't anywhere near as many as there are now. And
a lot of them
now,
aren't very good, are they?
A lot of them are terrible. There's a lot.
I'm trying to be
as well.
polite on Christmas Day.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
A lot of them are really bad, and they give us all a bad name, you know. But they buy cheap suits and a horrible wig. I mean, to be honest, I started off with a cheap suit and a bad wig, but I've developed a lot since then. They're now popping up all over the place, and they're all youngsters, and they've got a lot more energy than I have, and they're doing.
Don't talk to me about that.
Yeah, I know.
Have you got an extensive wardrobe?
I do.
Have you got the
about-
white
Oh, I've got several white jumpsuits.
They're all the original Elvis.
They are
makers,
made by
one of
the
them.
same people that made Elvis's jumpsuits.
How much?
Authentic.
Between $2,000 and $5,000 each.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
they're not cheap.
No.
That company's done all right since Elvis has gone. Probably better than when he was
Yeah,
around.
they're called B&K Costumes, and the original Elvis designer, Bill Ballou and Jean Doucette, they actually worked for B&K, and they brought
We
the
spent
original
nearly that
drawings
much
over.
on his costume.
That's,
Yeah.
I can believe that.
This is an original
It's great, isn't
Grinch
it?
costume.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Would you like a white jumpsuit, sort of Elvis made?
I don't think it would look as good on me.
Yeah.
We used to wear onesies, didn't he? It's basically a onesie.
It is
Before they were onesies.
it's a big baby grey with
Yeah,
jewels
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
I've dressed my walking stick up.
Yeah, you
Beautiful,
have.
man.
You got.
You bought me that.
Well, I found it. Not the walking stick. The hat.
No, but
the
it's
hat one.
really nice and it fits perfectly.
Yes.
Look, that's a walking stick that looks a bit like me. That's why I got it in the first place. And now with his.
It's not. It's smiling.
Oh, you're so funny. Do you know that? You're a complete comedian, aren't you?
Can we have a bit of Jingle Bells, Elvis?
Yeah.
Not you. I
Yeah,
mean,
because that
Ernst is
last
going to
song
do
was
an
lovely, but
interview with her.
sad.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Dance if you're
what
listening and
fun it
able
is
to at the
ride in a
moment.
one-horse
And if you're
open
watching,
sleigh. Oh, jingle bells,
I apologise for the way we all
jingle
look.
all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Whoa!
Riding through the snow.
On a one-horse open sleigh.
You do Lonely This Christmas. That was by Mud, though, wasn't it? But it sounded
Oh,
like
Les
Elvis.
Gray from Mud was a big Elvis fan, and that's
Yeah.
why he did it in the Elvis
Can you
style.
do it, or do you refuse because it's
I
mocking
absolutely
Elvis?
loved
tried
Mud
it.
Yeah,
back in the day, and they were all based in Manchester, as you probably know.
yeah.
It'll be lonely this Christmas.
Came on my TV show in the 90s quite often, and they were all very funny.
Yeah, they're good guys, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We
what
don't
other-
have music like that anymore, do we?
Sadly not.
Well, it's
Is that
politically
'cause we're
incorrect.
just old?
You can't have
Yeah.
it. Well, it was 50 years ago as well, wasn't it?
It wasn't 50 years
40
ago.
years ago.
No, it was 50
Oh,
years
hang on,
ago.
hang on. I had to have my ears in because the producer is shouting at me non-stop. It's all almost reminiscent of being at home.
We are at your
Oh,
home. Look, there's
God,
the
we are at
fireplace.
home.
Oh, we are at home, aren't we?
You're spoiling the pretense. We're trying to.
Is the fire on?
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
on, and it's
yeah.
slow. You got to sort the roof
In
out.
fact,
It's snowing
it's
inside.
quite warm with your hood up.
Yeah, no, don't do that. We've got a who is this voice note from?
Mr. James Whale, a very, very Merry Christmas. I would absolutely
Mr.
like to have
Mr.
you
Graham.
for yet another Christmas. It's Christmas 2024.
Yeah.
I remember doing a programme about you, which was meant to go out after you died in 2022. And I'm
Sorry,
so delighted
mate.
to say
I am
that
so
you're still with
sorry.
us. So have a great one, mate. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mikey. Should we say cheers to
Cheers,
Mike
Mike.
Graham? Heard on the Breakfast Show on Talk TV and radio every morning, Monday to Friday, or was it Monday to Thursday?
To Friday, yeah.
Another one.
Yeah, on Monday to Friday. Yeah.
Golly. Go on.
Merry Christmas, James. Wow, here you go again. Yet another Christmas miracle. You're still with us. And there I was, falsely believing that somehow you would be on the naughty list. I don't know what you did in the past life, but this one is definitely dragging on. Love you lots. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Alex. Very nice. I mean, please, this is not for sympathy or anything else, but we do a podcast called Tales of the Whales, which is about having terminal cancer, living with cancer, and having to be the one who looks after the annoying, grinchy people who have it sometimes. But, you know, we get through it. And 5 years ago, we were told, well, you might make this Christmas, but you certainly won't make the next. And you... we've done what you've considered to be the
I've
best
been trying
Christmas
to do
ever.
we'll make it the best Christmas ever, but this year it's like, you know what?
Forget it.
Yeah.
No, not only are we stuck here, but we're just going to have lunch for the two of us.
Yeah, just keep it quiet
Yeah.
and small.
Just burger and chips.
He goes to his family on Christmas Day, Ash, and you wouldn't invite him. He doesn't celebrate Christmas.
No, just have a piece of toast and that. And
Yeah.
Relax. And, you know,
Yeah.
have a
That's
nice day
that's what
off.
we're doing today
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. Beautiful, man.
But then, you know, you had to
Nothing
pop over. I didn't know you were coming on
I'm the
show.
Grinch. I know I look like Ash, but yeah, I don't know what a Grinch does, but that's what
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Shall
got
we
no
squeeze
lunch.
in another song? Would you want to talk? Sorry.
No, I was going to say you might have your lunch, but you've got some mince pies.
Would you like a mince pie?
You'll be fine.
It's a bit
Early?
I'm full of my Christmas lunch now.
Elvis better not have one if he's just about to do another song. 'cause
It'll
we
be
get,
all over the studio.
Yeah, we get
Yeah.
crumbs.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
get crumbs.
Yeah. In fact, I think it was Lauren left me some mini Jaffa cakes.
Fantastic.
They're
man.
really nice.
She knows you well.
Yeah. Chocolate, anything.
So
with
what
chocolate.
songs do you open with it on the 9th when you're underneath the arches?
I have
What
no
you-
idea. I'll probably start with blue suede shoes and
Flexi
I
format, you
think
just
it's
sort of play it by
wasn't
ear.
it
Yeah.
the 8th, not the 9th.
Is it the 8th?
It's
Oh.
definitely the 8th.
Yeah. All
right.
Definitely. That's Elvis's 90th birthday.
Would you
So you
like to
just
do
do
blue
the-
suede shoes?
I can, or
Yeah.
the Wonder Review, get everyone
Which
joining
would-
in.
The Wonder of You, yeah.
Wonder of You, and maybe at the end a little bit of blue suede shoes.
So, darling, are you going to sing?
What, like a medley?
Sort of like a medley. What was that?
What are
Sorry.
you going to sing?
Oh, cheers, darling. Thank you.
Cheers.
No, cheers.
You can tell what he's singing by the words if you listen carefully.
When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me love and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. Join in now with the whoa-whoas, and when you smile, the world looks brighter. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Your love for me is everything. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. The wonder of you.
Yes.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Nice one,
very,
Elvis.
very, very nice.
Yeah.
Maybe a quick splattering. We're using up all our PRS. A splattering of blue suede shoes.
Well, it's a one for the money, a two for the show. Three to get it ready now. Go, man, go, but don't you ever my blue suede shoe. You doing the thing, but I hum for my blue suede shoe. Well, you can burn my house, steal my car. I drink a bottle liquor from an old fruit jar. I do anything that you want to do. Honey, lay off my shoes and don't you ever my blue suede shoe. You can do anything, but I hum for my blue suede shoes. Everyone join in Saturday. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. Blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but lay off my blue suede shoes.
Way! What a way to start the show. Elvis, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, sir.
Look out for Elvis's show in the new year in January.
8th of Jan.
8th of Jan at the
London
Arches.
Elvis's 90th birthday.
Yes, it
so
is.
we might turn up. Let's just wait and see.
That would be nice.
You do talk some rubbish, don't you?
Well, you meant spectrally.
Oh, spectrally.
Well, some people still think he's alive, actually.
Yeah,
on
great
the
to see
moon.
you. Have a good Christmas.
Thank you
What's
very
left
much.
of it.
Thank you.
Sorry we didn't
very
have any
much.
other food for you, but we ate it before you got
He's
here.
had enough
That's
anyway.
fine.
He's got to get in those jumpsuits, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Famous.
Do you want a cue to the break? You look down the camera and just say, time we took a break.
Time we took a break.
Do you think I'm getting just a bit too red?
You are getting rosy cheeks.
It's Christmas,
Am I?
isn't it?
But it
You've got
does
to be a
go
bit
with
red.
the elf outfit.
Well, oh, sorry, we're back on. Right, welcome back. Christmas Day with the Whales, or Christmas
Unwrapped.
Unwrapped with Lady W and myself. Sadly, Ash's gate crashed and he turned up outside the house earlier and
A
looking
forlorn-
like this.
A forlorn
Yeah.
little figure.
And he's
Right,
brought Andrew
Well,
Eborn in now.
we've had Elvis, now we've got Shawaddy Waddy.
So what do you want? I think it's a bit of Noddy Holder, really.
I do like that jacket.
Thank you, isn't it
Are
lovely?
the very wide lapels coming back?
They are, and this is wide enough for everybody. It's
Yeah.
got to be good for the new year. Fake news was the word of the year in 2017. And what's going to happen, I've been presenting this series, basically looking at stories and see what's true and what's not. So for Christmas, we thought we'd do a special edition. And basically, I'm going to make a few statements, and you can tell me whether you think they're fake or fact. So
Are the three of us playing?
I think we should. There's three of you
Okay,
play,
all right,
and
okay.
I've got two hats to give away.
And
so
everybody watching and listening at the moment,
you can have a look.
can play as
You
well.
can play as well.
Yeah.
So a few myths of Christmas may or may not be myths. Jingle Bells, and I heard a little bit earlier, was written as a Christmas song. Is that fake or fact?
Do you want to
Nadine,
go
you did
first?
so well first. Come on, Jingle Bells.
Fake.
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 fact and then I'll
It's
go.
a fact. Well done. Well, Ash, you think about Jingle Bells, the most traditional Christmas song.
I thought you were trying
In
to
fact,
catch us out now.
I was trying to catch you out, and you are right, you two, because it wasn't.
Oh.
Jingle Bells. Jingle Bells was in fact composed at the Simpson Tavern in Medford, Massachusetts, in 1850 by James Pierpont, and it has no reference at all to Christmas or December.
Just snow and sleigh.
And what it is, and it was basically going to be that. It was basically a Thanksgiving. That's what it was. So both a point for Lady W and James, I have to say, motoring ahead here. Have another words. Okay, on Jingle Bells theme, Jingle Bells was the first song broadcast in space. First song broadcast in space. Is that fake or fact? Nadine, ladies first.
Would it be a weird choice? So
It would be weird, wouldn't it?
I'll say fake.
You're going to say fake, James?
Fact.
Fact.
Fact, I think
Fact. Nadine, you're motoring ahead so wrong, and that's so... It is, in fact, fact. It's not fake. So, Lady, poor James has got every single one
Because
right.
Christmas goes across the universe.
It
It's
does.
not
I'm going to
just
tell you
on
what it
Earth.
was. December the 16th, 1965, the song became the first song broadcast from space when the Gemini 6 crew serenaded Mission Control and they reported seeing a red-suited astronaut. And that's what they did. And they played on this little thing.
The
And there's
problem is,
Yes.
I am old enough to remember these news
Oh,
stories.
did you remember? Do you remember the
Yeah.
story?
Yeah,
He remembers
Isn't that
Father
glorious?
Christmas.
He remembers Father Christmas. Good on Sunday. A bonus point. We'll go round if you can name all of the reindeer, Santa's reindeer. I don't know, this is good. As named in the original poem, the 1923 poem, because they do mention it. 'Twas the night before Christmas. James, we'll start with you. We'll go round.
Rudolph is the only one I know.
Rudolph is not mentioned in the poem. So James is
Okay.
Okay, come on then, you've got one of these other ones.
Dasher, Dancer, Comet, Vixen.
Dasher, Dancer, Comet, go for it.
Vixen.
Vixen.
Oh, on Thunder and Lightning in German. Donner and Blitzen.
Donna, you've got them all! So 6 points! Well,
Wow.
you didn't even get a chance
I
to go
think
to
we
you.
go. There's
You
not a
mentioned-
bouncer or anything like
Yeah,
that.
well done. Your story. You mentioned Rudolph. Rudolph did not come along until May 1939. May 1939.
Came for the
feeling
Second
so
World
much
He
War.
was
now.
named. He was created by somebody called Robert L. May. There's probably a picture of him somewhere, and it's for Montgomery Ward colouring books. And he was originally going to call. He wasn't going to originally be called that. He was going to be called something like Randolph or Reginald.
Hang on. Well done, darling.
She's storming it.
Yeah,
now.
amazing.
All 6.
all of them.
All of the reindeer is fantastic.
Incredible.
I was a
points for
bit
each
worried.
reindeer.
I think you should get all of them. Okay, so this is the question then, James, because you mentioned about Rudolph. He's not even mentioned in the poem. Rudolph was originally going to be called Reginald by the creator in Robert L. May in 1939. Is that true or false?
It's
Fake or fact?
True. Fake. Fact. Fact.
That's a take your first answer.
Fake or fact? Are we clear on this?
Fact.
It is fact. I'm going to give James a bonus point for that. It is absolutely fact.
And you know why they changed it?
Why did they change it?
Because Rudolph was easier to sing than Reginald.
It is. Try and sing Reginald.
Reginald the Reginald the red-nosed.
Doesn't work, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And he was inspired by, bonus point if you know who was inspired by, anybody? Because there was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, as was Ferdinand the Bull. Do you remember Ferdinand the Bull?
Yeah.
Very good.
Archduke Ferdinand.
Archduke Ferdinand the
Randolph
Bull.
Churchill.
But there was a problem. That his red nose caused the problem. And originally the publishers were not going to do it. Do you know why?
Because it was
didn't have red ink?
alcohol.
It was associated with alcohol,
yeah.
and they were originally going to say, we can't have Rudolph with a red nose. I'll give you a bonus point.
Thanks,
there.
man.
Very good.
Fantastic.
Okay, all of Santa's reindeer are female. All of Santa's reindeer are female. Is that fake or fact? I'll go round. Start with you, Ash.
I think one is male and the rest are
which is the male?
Randolph.
Rudolph is male.
I go with that the others are all girls.
So okay.
I think they're all girls.
You think that
There's
all
always
girls?
one male, isn't there? For
Why? Okay, James. Interestingly, you've got the two male. What are you saying? Why do you think they're all female?
Because I think they are, and I think they're easier to control. And if they were all, I don't care. If they were all male, they'd be arguing like mad.
They might have been
Brilliant.
neutered though. They
And-
could have had their.
Well, then they're trans. Shall we do some lottery later or something? Because I'm doing so well.
James is doing. I've never seen it. Fantastic. Okay, this is going to divide you then. Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than White Christmas. Die Hard is more of a movie, 1988. White Christmas was 1954. Fake or fact? Is Die Hard
Wasn't
more
it
of a
called
Christmas
wasn't it
movie?
called Holiday Inn and not White
I
Christmas?
don't know. We're going to go around. Fake or fact? Where's the
Well, actually, I would rather watch Die Hard on Christmas than...
You would?
Yeah.
Rather than White Christmas, really?
Yeah, but I think White Christmas is a traditional thing you watch on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Die Hard.
You're going to go Die Hard for more of a Christmas movie, okay? Die
I've
Hard?
not seen Die Hard.
You've not seen Die Hard?
I'm not keen on.
She doesn't like
guns
those
and
sort of things.
Oh, really?
No.
It's a good movie, one of the last good action movies.
And I
She's an incredibly nice person and married me.
Oh,
And
just-
said many times,
amazing taste in
if
men.
I actually knew what you were like and seen any of your old shows, we'd never have got married.
Well, the way
I have to say, can I also say, just for Christmas, I love your podcasts. They come out, I've been, every week, I've been really looking forward to those. So do yourself a treat. Once you've read the book, listen to the podcast as well. It's a brilliant afternoon for Christmas.
And
Yes?
she always gets better of me.
Oh, she does.
Well, not
I love
today,
it.
I'm not.
different.
Not
You are
today.
the ghost glorious to both of you. Actually, I've loved working with you both this year. It's been an absolute joy, a real
When
joy.
are you going to invite me on Fake or Fact?
Oh, you're on it now.
Oh, I'm on it now.
We're doing it now. We're doing it for 20 minutes.
We've been doing
You're
it for 20
winning.
minutes.
So,
But listen,
I mean,
we're
the way-
Die Hard. So Die Hard, you're saying is a Christmas
Yeah.
movie?
well, the way this is going, obviously, one would think it would be
Yes.
White Christmas, which should be Holiday
Yes.
Inn. So I'm going to go Die Hard.
You're going to go Die Hard?
Well, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. He's going home for Christmas, isn't he? And they probably changed the name for marketing reasons to what. So I'm going to go with Die Hard. It's a
Well, I
Christmas
can tell you
movie.
got all right. Not for the reasons you
All
mentioned.
right.
Here are some things to help you. Does the movie take place during the Christmas holidays? Well, Die Hard entirely during Christmas, but White Christmas, only the first scene and the final scene occur at Christmas. Is the setting of a Christmas party? Well, Die Hard is entirely at a Christmas party. Sorry for the spoiler for you, Lady W.
Okay, probably won't
How
be-
many Christmas songs? Go on then, bonus then. How many Christmas songs are in each movie? Die Hard. How many do you reckon?
Golly, they're half a dozen at least.
Half
I
a
think.
dozen at
Yeah.
least. Nadine, bonus if you can name any.
I'm saying the other movie, there'd be two.
Two in the other movie. Oh, interesting.
I'm going to say 4 in Die Hard.
Well, I can tell you, you're absolutely right for White Christmas.
Oh,
there are 2.
damn.
4 is absolutely right. Bonus then, if you can name any of them. Do Die Hard first. Come on.
I can't.
Die Hard. Name. Think of anyone. I've mentioned one of them. It's not even a Christmas
Going
song.
home for Christmas?
Going Home for Christmas
Yeah.
would be good.
Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland.
Let It Snow. Well, I'll tell you what.
Jingle Bells.
Let It Snow. So quite good.
Yeah.
Let It Snow. Winter Wonderland.
Yeah,
Christmas in
he's
August,
caught
and
me.
Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
No, that's good. You're very good at reading. You get a bonus for that. So those are the 4.
He's reading the
how dare you?
He's
How
allowed to
dare
cheat
you?
at Christmas. He's like
I'm the
Monopoly.
Grinch.
And the 2 Christmas songs you can get in White Christmas. One of them is fairly easy.
White Christmas.
Very good, Nadine. And I'll give it. It falls down. It's the white stuff.
Oh, Snow.
Snow is very good. There you go. Fantastic
Winter
stuff.
Wonderland,
White
yeah.
Christmas written by a Jew.
White Christmas.
It's very good. Okay, first Christmas cards. First Christmas cards. Did you still send Christmas cards?
1848.
It was
I
a book. It was
Oh,
posted
a
that's
one.
not. That's very good.
Wasn't it a bookseller?
1848.
How good? 1848. Go on then.
Oh, I don't
First
know.
Christmas card.
1873.
1873.
1861.
You can't even read. He's even got it.
No, I didn't
He's
actually
still got
cheat
it
with that
wrong.
one.
James.
cheating.
He's
No, I was
cheating. You
wrong.
can't. Have a look at that. What does that say?
1843.
1843, just before 7 o'clock. 1843 was the first one. And it's the Victorian era. They used to send lots of stuff. Victoria sent the first sort of Christmas thing on that sort of basis. I'm going to give it to James. James, you are just so brilliant at
Yeah.
these quizzes.
Yeah.
One more
Okay,
stuff.
Could I just
Can
say?
I just say, this is actually looking a bit suspicious to me now.
Why?
It's a fix, man.
I don't know.
He didn't know.
But he, over there, is looking at the answers.
Yeah, but I couldn't- I
And
got
he's
that one.
still,
Yeah,
and he's
he is
still got it
cheating.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still got it wrong.
And I wonder how you're doing at home. Send us a voice note. Let us know.
I love it. I love that
I
about
wonder
Die
why I
Hard.
wasn't allowed an earpiece.
Oh, is that right?
Hang on, just a minute. We've got to
Yes.
just Chuck, come in here. Come in here. Look, have you told me any of the answers? No, he hasn't. I didn't even know he was coming in.
That is true. He didn't
Yeah.
know, and I can tell you nobody knows the answers, and he can't even read them.
no,
he was way,
I-
he was way off,
yeah,
way off.
me
So it's all
eyesight
So
Is
shall
that
we?
wise,
Shall we
isn't
do
it?
one more question?
one
Yeah.
more. Okay, one more. Then Christmas. There's a sour note, but Christmas was banned. 1647 to 1660. Christmas was banned. Is that fake or fact? But Lady W.
Fact.
You think it's fact? Why?
Maybe it was like the Reformation or the Puritans are in
Maybe,
charge or
maybe,
something.
okay. James? Fake or fact? Christmas
Ooh.
was banned in 1647 to 1660.
Right.
Was that Oliver
Okay.
Cromwell and no fun?
I think that is a fact, and I think it had to do with some kind of religious change or something.
Okay, very interesting. You both ad idem, as they would say.
I'm
in
going
Latin.
with Oliver Cromwell.
You're going for Oliver.
He
Okay.
hated the commercialism, didn't he? He didn't like all the adverts on the telly. On
he hated the adverts
He
on the
hated all that.
telly.
He just wanted it to be religion, and so he banned it.
Hey, bandits, well, I can tell you all absolutely right. It was Oliver Cromwell and members of the Puritan religious movement. They banned Christmas celebrations. It distracted from the true meaning of Christmas. I have to say that you were all brilliant. I'm going to declare you all equal winners. Andrew Eborn, take your thanks. Hurrah!
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Andrew Eborn. I'm sure we'll see you in the new year very soon. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of Christmas Day. And can I say to everybody, and all of you at home as well, tuned in, watching or listening, cheers.
Cheers.
Take
Merry
a break.
Christmas.
Look,
I was
cheers.
trying to have some
Ash.
wine.
Yeah, have some
You're
wine. Yeah.
interrupting my wine drinking then.
We're not doing very fast. This is my food.
Well, it is Christmas
Anyway,
Day.
it's Christmas Day. Enjoy Christmas Day. Here we are on Talk TV and radio. And the guests coming to the studio, I have no idea where we're going with this. They said keep it light and merry and entertaining in this world of worry that we're in, but we'll try and do that, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you had a Christmas quiz, and who won?
You did very well.
Yes!
I reckon you were cheating.
Yes. A couple of voice notes. I know no idea who they're coming from. Here we go.
A very happy Christmas to the greatest double act in all of broadcasting,
Kevin!
Ash Gould and the amazing James Whale, still knocking it out of the park after all these years. So you two have a great Christmas, and see you next year. Take care now.
Kevin,
Beautiful.
cheers, Kevin. Thank you very much.
The original
indeed.
Grinch.
Yeah. And Kevin is nearly my age. That's the thing, and he looks good, doesn't
It could be your grandson.
Oh, we got one last one. Here we go.
James Whale, broadcasting legend and the real inspiration behind my career. You're to blame. Merry Christmas, mate. Hope you have a fantastic time with Lady W and the rest of the clan, and a wonderful new year. Love you, big man. Take care. Ta-ra!
Thank you, Jeremy. He sends his love.
Oh, does he?
Yeah,
Lovely.
because you haven't got an earpiece.
No, I
have
can't
you?
hear them.
You broke the earpiece. You broke the mic.
You should get some
You're probably
professionals
going to
in.
knock. You're going to probably knock the wine
It's like having
over.
the Who in the building, isn't it? Smashing all the gear
It's
up.
no different to having you sitting next to me, to be quite honest. But there we are. Right, shall we move on?
honour.
Our next guest is not a member of Parliament at the moment, but obviously a politician of very high note who has been around for quite some time. The leader of the party he represents was one of my best mates. He was a good bloke.
The former leader.
Former leader.
And founder.
And he gave me a jacket he brought back from Los Angeles. He gave me a jacket with blue whales on.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I saw it only the other day when I was up in the loft.
Oh, right. And it's only up in the loft because it was quite a while ago. And inside, certain celebrities have signed, but not many, and I should actually do it
You should
for
get-
charity.
yeah.
He gave it to me to sell for charity, and that was Screaming Lord Sutch, David Sutch, who was a lord, by the way, and such a nice bloke. And a Gent Chinner, that's his name, a Gent, not agent, a Gent Chinner joins us now, or Chinners as he likes to be called. He's had far too much Christmas spirit and called him.
Well, not enough.
Lovely to
not
see
enough.
you.
Yeah.
And
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, another
Thank you for
Christmas,
taking some time out of
Mr.
your
Robbia.
Christmas day.
Yeah.
to come
Yeah,
and
and
see
that
us.
as well, man. And happy
I
Hanukkah
forgot
as
to put
well.
the oven on. Oh, all turkey it is again.
Never mind, you can have it later today. Yeah. And we don't remember David as well as perhaps we should do. Screaming Lord Sutch was an antidote to serious politics, wasn't he?
He basically was, yeah. Basically, his great philosophy was pricking the pomposity of the electoral system, really.
Can't beat it very
all the
pretty.
MPs promising the world, so he thought, right, I'll promise the universe.
It was the first of those parties that came out, wasn't it? And now there's a lot of copies. And
Basically, yeah. I mean, he looked into it. He was a very clever bloke. He looked into it and thought, and he discovered, and myself as well, not only is your right, if you've got the right to vote, you've got the right to be voted for.
And it's not that expensive, is it? It's something like...
Well, it's £500 now. Margaret Thatcher put it up from £150 due to Screaming Lord Sutch.
But I was at the David Cameron one, and you know, you get to stand up with the next Prime Minister on stage with him, and that's for life. That picture goes out for life as well.
Yeah, that was the coalition one, wasn't it?
2016, I think.
10.
Do you think ever there will be a Looney Party MP?
I think, well, we've got 650 Looney Party MPs, but they're unofficial loonies. We are the only party out of over 400 parties that are actually registered with the Electoral Commission that have got official in their titles. So you don't have official Labour or official Conservative, but you do have official. So we call them unofficial loonies.
Oh, right, OK. Maybe that's what Reform should do.
The Reformed loonies.
Unofficial Reform.
Yeah.
Well,
Nigel's a good friend of the party, so...
No, Nigel and I think at one point Nigel and I and David had a lunch together many, many years ago, because David, although...
That was an interesting lunch.
Yeah.
Although David was funny and sarcastic and everything else, he was quite a serious, politically minded person.
Yeah, I mean, lots of his ideas have actually become law now, so
yeah,
like passports for pets and all-day drinking in pubs and reducing the voting age down from 21
to 16.
It all came from the Monster Raving Loony Party, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, we want to go a bit further now. We want to reduce it down to 5 years old, because that's how they behave when they're debating in the House of Parliament.
They'd make a better decision, probably.
If you can hold a crayon, you can vote.
Yeah.
Was it this time last year I was in hospital or not?
It was the year before that. Time flies, doesn't it?
Time flies, doesn't
January
it?
the 7th was the last time I was in here. It was just after our New Year's honours that we announced last year.
You brought in an award for me.
You were the Minister of...
You are a Minister of Saving the Whales in Wales.
In Wales.
Oh, that's really nice, because I am half
I think
Welsh.
you've been shirking your duties. I haven't noticed you doing any of that.
And the beauty was, after we gave you that award, you actually got an MBE in the following honours.
I did.
Ahead of the time again.
You're right.
You flagged him up to them.
It's true, actually.
Yeah, I should do something about saving the whales in Wales, shouldn't I?
think you should.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
You've actually eaten whale, though, haven't you?
Oh, that's cannibalistic.
Did you really have to bring that up?
Is he chewy or what? Is
He
it?
can do what he wants. He's the Lord of Wales.
Well, it's cannibalism, though.
Many years ago, I went to a place called Bergen in Norway. I did a little report from Bergen in Norway. Oh no, it wasn't Bergen in Norway. It was in Iceland, in Reykjavik, and one of their sort of big things are whale burgers. And they didn't make me. They said, we'd like you to try a whale.
Did you
burger.
harpoon it yourself?
No. Do you shoot cattle yourself?
Was it a killer whale? What sort of whale was it?
I don't know. I didn't ask, but I tried it, and it was very lovely. And I'm sorry, but apparently human flesh is quite nice if you don't know what it is.
Long pig.
Does it taste like chicken?
No, bacon apparently.
Everything tastes like chicken that isn't.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Except chicken from Lidl.
Sorry, I never told you that, darling. I'm so sorry.
I am a bit disturbed by
I didn't mean to eat a whale.
You put a bit of a damper on my Christmas day.
Have a drink.
I will just.
It's Christmas Day. Have a drink at home as well. Yeah.
The poor whale.
Yeah. Oh, gee, I feel so good. I could go out and play football for a couple of hours.
We'll do that after.
Well, they used to on Christmas Day, didn't they?
The Germans and the English in the trenches stopped it.
I'll call the ambulance now.
Was it? There was the week before. Sorry. No, I'm fine. The year.
You're drunk, aren't you? You're drunk.
The year before last that I was. This time I was in hospital. I wasn't very well. I can't remember what was wrong with some hormone knot, wasn't it?
Yeah, you had a cortisol problem.
Did I?
You did.
And I was and the doctor came in and said, right. And I thought, I'm not staying here over Christmas. I am getting out, whatever. And I said to them, I won't tell you what I said to them, but it was slightly embarrassing.
No, you will not. He was off his head on steroids. He'd gone a bit delirious, and I could tell he was completely barking. But they didn't know, because they just didn't know him, so they just thought he was a bit of an eccentric character.
It's hard to tell, isn't it? Yeah.
I'd said something a bit rude about what I wanted to go home for primarily. And then I started filming people drive.
It was just a nightmare, but luckily Andy helped me keep you under control.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Perfect behaviour for the minister of the party.
Yeah. But anyway, that's all behind us now. We know not to give you that drug anymore. Because
have you got any of it left?
The first time he had it, he thought he was God. Literally, really did.
That's not the drug. That's normal.
Worse than normal.
Really?
Even like walking around the garden with a big staff and a white robe.
I seriously. In fact, this drug, I don't know what it was, but it affects some people badly. And when I was
It's
on
called
it,
prednisolone.
is it? Oh.
And if you have more than 5 milligrams of it, it's dangerous.
And I was upstairs on the landing, looking downstairs, and every time Deanie came into sight, she suddenly was wearing a leather bikini with long hair tied back and a sword.
It was tartan pyjamas in real.
But you still have the sword.
I thought I needed something with him in that state.
And as soon as I turned the light off, she went back to normal. It was really weird, really weird. Now, Gent or Chinners.
Yes, Lord Whale.
You've got an announcement, I'm told. I'm really worried about this.
Well.
But I've been told to ask you to make the announcement now as we're running out of time.
Okay. Well, every year, as you're aware, because you've been a recipient of one, I organise the official Loonies Honours List, where certain people in the spotlight we think should be rewarded with MBEs, OBEs that don't get them. So some of these people here, like Alice Cooper, Tony Blackburn,
Tony Blackburn,
sensational, Mike Batt, all these people have been rewarded in the past. And this year we've got 6 new Looney ministers. I can't tell you the titles because 5 of them are going to be revealed 3 days' time, 28th, 29th of December.
Exciting.
So these are the new ministers. But there's one I'm very honoured that I'm going to release today
Got an
on
exclusive.
Christmas television.
Wow.
So, it is my honour and privilege to announce that the first of our 6 Looney ministers is the Minister of Talking TV, Lord Ash.
Incredible.
Congratulations.
Welcome to the party, sir.
Oh, it's great,
And now
great
it
to
means
be
I
here.
can take the first sticker off.
Oh, look, you're revealed in all your glory.
Oh, fantastic, man. Look
See?
at that. Oh, yeah, there it is, yeah. Nice.
Speech!
I like the hat.
Speech!
Well, you know, I'm going to make a big
Speech!
difference with the monsters. We're going to take back the country, get control, grasp it, and we'll stop all mass immigration, make it all great, and bring in all those fantastic policies. And
Well, no, we actually... Immigration, we think we welcome people to this country. The official policy, we welcome everyone to this country.
We'll just all leave.
As long as you're
As long as
over
they-
85 years old, and you bring both your parents with you. Here you come.
That's a great idea. That'll become policy in a year or two.
Well,
won't
tourism,
it?
nick it probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like, well, no, they
Chinners,
haven't got the sense.
Thank you so much.
A pleasure,
I'm
sir.
so happy because Ash has moaned non-stop.
What powers?
about
I've got
never
loads of powers
winning
and stuff.
I've
anything.
even got you on.
Oh, I'm on there as well.
It's a lovely,
Yeah,
it's
you
a
get
lovely
double
picture,
award.
that, yeah.
Chinners, we'll talk in the new year. For the moment, thank you
Pleasure.
very much.
Merry
indeed.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We'll take
Merry
Congratulations,
Happy
Ash.
Hanukkah.
Here we are. We have the Grinch. We've also got the producer of James Whale Unleashed.
Unwrapped.
Oh, this is Unwrapped.
James
but you're
Whale
also
Unwrapped.
the producer
Still
of
got his
Unleashed.
pyjamas on.
I know, I've only just woken up.
Yeah. And I think we are the new Richard and Judy, don't you?
More, I'd say more the new Dick and Dom.
Yeah.
What?
Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy.
Fanny and Dick.
Nanu. Fanny and Dick.
Or
Fanny Craddock.
as somebody, when they replied to us, the hag and the, what was it? The
Pig and the hag.
Pig and the Hag.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm not sure which is which. Cheers, darling. Listen,
Thank you,
because it's
darling.
How much have
Christmas
you
Day.
drank
Cheers
today,
at home.
Mr. Whale?
This is the second
He's on
last
his
one,
fourth
but it's
bottle.
Well,
fine.
it is Christmas
Do you know
Day.
it's non-alcoholic?
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
Are you sure about that?
You won't
It's
go
very
yeah,
nice.
it's stronger.
I thought this was a Sauvignon. It's a Pinot Grigio.
Well, look,
You wouldn't have drunk it if you'd known
this
that.
would not be Christmas Day
Yeah.
if we weren't opening presents. So, Nadine, this is for you from talkTV.
Oh, thank you.
And Ash, this is for you
Oh,
from
wow, this is
talkTV.
incredible.
And Whaley, this is for you from talkTV.
Thank
Who
you.
wants to open first? I think, Nadine, would you like to?
Oh, thank you.
Now, a lot of thought had gone into this gift for you.
Yeah, I love your jacket.
Thank
by
you.
the way. Very nice jacket.
I think you'll really appreciate this. You'll get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
A lot out
It's
of it.
very well wrapped.
I do like to
Yeah,
receive.
who wrapped this? You didn't wrap that. That's been professional.
I do like to
Mr. Rupert
receive.
Murdoch wrapped all of this.
Ah, thank you, Rupert.
And I think you'd really enjoy this gift.
Oh, I'm quite moved.
What is it?
It's a
Almost
copy of...
celebrity.
If you're listening on the radio,
Wow.
Nadine has James Whale's autobiography, A Lifetime of Nighttime.
I'm a little disappointed it's the paperback.
Well,
cutbacks,
they're the hardbacks. Can I?
Darling, would you be able to autograph
The
it
forward's
for me?
by Chris Moyles, and he used to come in. His mum was a cleaning woman, and he used to come in and sit on James would bounce him on his knee, and he'd play press with his faders.
Why don't you pick a page and just read us a little?
Yeah, read a little bit.
You're
Read just a little
going to
bit.
read a
in
bit,
your- yeah.
darling.
Give us a little taster of the audio
To
book.
Mrs. Whale, lots of love.
Yeah. James Wales.
Thanks,
Do you want me just to go through it and read a bit out?
Just flick
I
it
think
at
just read a
random.
little chapter to your
He's
good lady
never
wife.
read any of it anyway.
Thank you for the beautiful gift. It's very touching.
I thought you'd
Do you want to
appreciate
read it or
They've
shall I?
got pallets of
I
them in
think
the
you
garage.
should.
Who do you want to read
It's your
it?
voice.
I
it
think
should
you
be
should read it.
Yeah.
On the day Cray twins got married while in prison.
No, one.
Did
of
they
the-
get married to
one
each
of
other
the
in the
Craig-
One of the Cray twins got married while in prison. I
think
can't
he
say.
wrote
So
No, they
did
didn't.
Charles Bronson, the most dangerous man in England.
I thought he was an
Apparently.
actor.
What's this got to do with
This,
you?
this should not have been allowed. Prison should mean prison, segregation from decent society.
It's very, very
But
deep.
you
what
say
am
that
I
to the
saying?
Cranes or Bronson's
But what-
face?
listen, what am I saying?
Yes.
Let's face it, we all know prison is a joke these days. No wonder our prisons are full to bursting. This was
It's the same
15
story.
years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
And I have to admit, this was a bit tongue-in-cheek because I did visit Ronnie in prison.
Ronnie Craig.
No,
Same
Reggie.
one,
Reggie.
And he used to listen to the. He used to ring.
Well,
in.
Charlie Bronson used to send us pictures.
Yeah.
I've got a portrait of me by Charles Bronson.
I thought Charles Bronson was like a Hollywood actor.
He was, and then
he went, no, you murdered
There's a
him.
guy who used his name and
Yeah.
committed an enormous amount of just.
He was actually named after another one of my mates, Rottweilers, who was called Bronson. Ricky Grover, the actor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
would
a
you
bit
like
of
to
our
open
past
your-
we should leave.
Yeah.
Would you like to open your gift
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Talk TV?
I don't
Again,
know if I
Oh, I have
another.
trouble with his.
You can see that
Crunchy
you can,
fingers.
you can get the book.
Well, I
for
got the
nothing
hardback version
on
of it,
Spotify.
Well, it's hard with these.
Are you
Grinch
using new
elves.
skincare?
Yeah, I know.
Basically.
It's got furry palms.
Again, I think you'd really enjoy this book.
Okay, man.
Wish I thought more deeply about what I got you for Christmas. It's just a bottle of champagne.
Oh, this is fantastic. What? Oh, I've been looking for this
It's what
everywhere.
you-
Yeah.
It's what you've always wanted.
Lizzie Cundy's a Christmas, autobiography, Tales from the Red Carpet. There it is, and
that's
it's got some.
beautiful.
Oh, look, there's loads of nice pictures. Oh, yeah.
You'll have to get her to do a dedication for you.
Why
in
don't you
that
read
one.
us just a little line?
Oh, look, here's something highlighted. I happened to see Andrew Lloyd Webber that night, who said I had made the right decision. His advice to me then, in view of my lack of singing ability, was to just camp it up. Perfect for me, as I did that every day in my normal life anyway. This is brilliant. Yes, I am
So
George Michael.
next time we see Lizzie, you get her to sign it for you.
Yeah, I will, man. Is it signed? No.
I've signed this one for Deanie.
This is fantastic, yeah.
And for you, Whale, you actually have something very special.
Do
this
I?
is very limited edition. There's only actually one of these that exists in the country.
Oh, I know what that is going to be.
Do you know what it is?
I have a horrible
looks
feeling
like
I
a
might know
7-inch.
what it might be.
It's the only.
There's only one in the country, and you could play it tonight when you're at home.
It is what I
partying.
think it is then.
Yes. Oh, we did a video for it, didn't we? A couple of years ago.
I believe this could be banned in the Whale household.
It's long lost.
Where
forgotten.
did you find this?
It is.
Because as far as I know,
Ah, Bimbo. We should do a video for that as well.
Yeah.
it was never ever released at that size.
That's a 7-inch. That's the only size it was released at.
No, it was released as a 12-inch.
Well, it would have been both, probably both. I
That's
think
the 7-inch.
they had to
Right.
be.
Well, there was an
Yeah.
LP version.
I made. Let me tell you how much I made out of this. £11.50.
Well, you probably just made
And
another pound.
That was a lot in those
I've
days.
still got the check.
You could buy a house in those days.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he
Rubbish.
did.
Yeah.
There we are. So
That's the original copy of James Whale's Bimbo record from
Bimbo.
1972, was it? 17?
Oh, yeah.
Amazing that
Who
you
was
managed to
it?
get your hands on that.
who was
There's only
it?
one in the country.
Marketed
Have the others all
and
been destroyed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
by
Security reasons.
Yeah.
John,
Is it like they
seen
kept
it.
one little bit of smallpox virus?
Yes.
And what is a big egg? The B-side.
Oh, you recorded
You
it.
did it.
You recorded
Did
it.
I?
People
Yes.
love that track.
Oh, well, I
yeah.
can't wait to listen to that later.
Who are the ladies on the front cover?
I have no idea. But we did have a lot on the show in the 90s.
A lot of ladies.
A lot, and the 80s, yeah.
Such a shame we
Yes.
don't have a record player.
Have we not got a wheel of steel?
It
in
started
there?
like
No.
this, and I apologise to every lady out there, but at the time in the 80s, it wasn't considered rude, but there was a big thing.
Well, it was.
Sorry,
It probably wrongly wasn't considered rude, but perhaps
Yeah.
should have been.
Yeah.
And
They
maybe
were
we should
too
leave
nervous
it
to
there.
tell you that it was rude.
Yeah, nobody did. And they thought it was very funny, and they said, let's make a single called Bimbo, and it started off like that.
And then you did Women Drivers video. Do you remember that?
Britain's Worst Women Drivers.
That was a good one, actually.
It's the things I am deeply ashamed of.
Training
in my
Women
life.
the Whaleway, your book.
Well, there was a woman who did dogs.
And condoms? Used to give away condoms every week.
Barbara Woodhouse, yeah.
Barbara Woodhouse, and she had a book.
You just adapted it for women.
Called Training Dogs the Woodhouse Way. And so I came up with this funny idea, and we just had a front cover made. The book was, I never wrote a book about it. And it was called Training Women the Whale Way. Just to.
And look how well behaved Lady W is. She really is.
Very well behaved today.
I mean, you shouldn't have the choke chain, though. I think you should get rid of it.
I'm not really.
He's got a taser under the table.
Yeah, that's the modern
I
version.
have not. I'm not. I was a bit grumpy today because, I wasn't feeling too well.
Yeah, but you've had a few drinks now, so you're all right.
He was in a terrible mood when the show started. Now he's just pissed. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That is so true.
Yeah.
Just merry.
I just need to get you drunk every week. I don't know if we've never done
This
this.
is not real wine.
Do you remember when you used to come at the start of the show, like, really drunk? And it was such a much better show when you were, inebriated at the start.
For about 8 years...
You were drunk?
He was drunk for 8 years.
No.
Yeah.
For 8 years, I used to sit in a little cafe in Soho.
With a window and a red light.
Where's this going?
The Bishop and a couple of my other friends. And I used to get there at about sort of 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
See some customers.
Maybe midday. And I did the drive time show for about 8 years. I think it was 5. I can't remember.
Where was this, LBC?
Yeah. And by the time I got there to do the drive time show started at 4 o'clock, I'd been in this little restaurant, had a couple of bottles of white wine. But in those
bottles?
Yeah, probably. Well, over a couple of hours. It's not much.
Oh, well, that's fine. A bottle an hour.
Bottle an hour.
Yeah. 4 glasses in a bottle.
So you'd had 8 glasses of wine, then went
8
to
large
work.
glasses of wine.
And can I
Is
say
this why you no longer work at LBC?
No. I wanted to come back to talk. And they offered me a job. And can I just say, ever since I've been,
He's
people
drunk,
really
isn't he? Look, he can hardly speak.
And he'll start burping in a minute.
Yeah.
And his cheeks are going to go
you're
rosy.
lucky.
People, they won't. I can assure you, my cheeks are not going to go red. I've got the powder.
His eyes are
I've only
glazed.
got 1 minute left.
Glazed,
Only got 1 minute left.
Listen, guys, have a really good Christmas. Whatever you're doing.
The rest of your Christmas day.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Yes.
And Boxing Day and the New Year and everything else. And join us on Talk for James Whale Unleashed, Friday nights
Starring
from
Ash.
10. Possibly, I'm not sure now. Who is Ash? He's not here today.
He's that bloke. He's on normally, yeah.
Yeah, and produced by Chuck Norris as well. Darling, maybe you should come and do the show with me. Have you enjoyed yourself?
It's been really fun, but I'll stick with my day job.
Really? Do you want to tell people what you do during the day?
No.
Now it sounds suspicious.
Yeah, that does, yeah. What's going on?
It's the kind of, whenever you tell anyone, they sort of glaze over and look bored. I'm an accountant. I'm a tax advisor.
We all need an accountant.
Yeah, everyone needs an accountant.
God, your job's going to be difficult in the new year, the way things are going. Nobody's going to know where they are one way or the other.
I'm not looking forward to January.
Well, that's ended on a high, isn't it?
Keep it Talk TV and radio, and we bring you, during normal hours, we bring you the news that you need to hear about, and it's the only place you can call in and you can get on the air and you can have your say. And it take you a little while to do it, well, just keep on. In the meantime, have a great Christmas. And here's... hang on, I haven't got anything left.
God.
You finished it all.
Cheers, guys.
And here's to 2025.